What's going on, traders? This is Jack with the Trading Tribe, and welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be going through my current swing trade that I have put on for natural gas. I'm actually trading the future front month, so hoping to get out maybe today, but just in case, right, we do have to hold this thing a little later this week. I took the next front month contract just so that I don't have to hold through a close event. So in this case, right, we can see natural gas. I am trading N24, which is the July contract. So this isn't quite the front month yet, volume wise. It just depends how long you want to hold the trade. And I actually got in today, so my order was triggered today, sitting up about $430 as of now. But we can kind of walk through really the trade idea and then the thought process and plan for the trade itself. So if we look here on the left, right, natural gas has been just on an incredible uptrend these last few weeks. And if you use these moving averages on your chart, they can be pretty nice areas for potential pullbacks. And so this really tight moving average is the exponential moving average, the 21 period EMA essentially. And then I've got the 50, the 100, and the 200 SMA. And you'll notice a lot of the time, right, this is bouncing off the 50. A lot of the time it's bouncing off the 100. And then every now and then it gets a little bit closer to that red 200-day moving average. And so I really use these moving averages as gauges for really what those pullbacks could potentially look like. And we'll see here, right, natural gas made this huge move up to 2.95-ish, pulled back today or yesterday, right, to 2.8, which is right around that 100-day moving average, which again is a really interesting point on the chart, right? Because last time we got to that 100, we saw a huge move up. And so that's really what got me interested today. Essentially, I saw the price holding that 100-day moving average. The potential for profit is obviously really big here. We're looking at about 1.5 grand per contract. So depending on how big you take this trade, right, there's tons of potential for upside here, which is essentially why I got in. So got in one as we cracked VWAP, and then I got in another one as we cracked high of day here today with an average price. Let's see where my average is, right about 2.818. So yeah, I'm averaging right around those highs of days for my entry here today. And really this is kind of a swing trade because I don't expect it to get back to those highs for a couple days here, but potentially, right, it might get there quicker than expected, especially with the natural gas report tomorrow. And essentially what's nice about this trade is, right, the risk is pretty low, right? You're risking $400 or $500 for, $2.5 thousand potentially if it does go to the peak here. And so that's where my stop loss is, just below that prior low. As a trend trader, right, you want to make sure your stop loss isn't too tight, right? Because if we put it right here, it could easily just chop us out with some noise if it is a choppy day. And so what I'll do is I'll put it under an extreme low to give myself the best odds and the best room needed for the trade to actually occur. I'll keep the channel here posted on the aftermath of the trade as well, kind of whatever ends up happening. I will keep the group posted here. But yeah, for now we are in the profit. I am open to moving my stop loss. So a lot of the time when these swing trades actually kick off and start working, right, I will move that stop loss under those new major lows. And so that's the nice part. As this trade progresses, right, that risk will change and typically the risk will lessen. So I'm starting out with about a $500 risk here potentially, but as the trade ends up working, you can pretty quickly move that stop loss. And then for your target, I typically leave that the same. And you'll notice I'm targeting that last high for the trade itself. If you have any questions about the trade itself or about my strategy, right, feel free to leave those down below in the comments section. If you want a lot more videos like this as well, feel free to like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks, everyone.